So the traditional world of finance just doesn't understand entrepreneurs. They don't trust them. They don't understand what their motivations are. They don't think like them. You know, the traditional finance world is actually incredibly short-termist, whereas entrepreneurs are actually quite long-term. I don't know if you've ever heard that analogy of, or you put a marshmallow on the table, you tell the kid if it doesn't eat the marshmallow, it's going to get 2 marshmallows. And the ones that end up with 2 marshmallows are the entrepreneurs. They're the ones that take the forward view and end up with more marshmallows. Everybody else just takes the one that's available to them. So, you know, entrepreneurs really do think in a different way to most people, and they are prepared to take those sacrifices in the short term for the long-term gain, whereas the finance industry is always looking for the short-term gain and doesn't really care what happens further down the line. This actually makes it really difficult for the traditional corporate finance world and the traditional MBA college output to be able to deal with owner-managed businesses. You know, it's fine when you're dealing in a corporate transaction where it's a deal team dealing with a deal team, because you've all been educated in the same way, you all have the same values, you all understand what's going on. So the 2 deal teams do their little deal together, they put it to the shareholders to vote for, and off you go. When you're dealing with an owner-managed business, you're dealing with a maverick. You're dealing with somebody that's created something from nothing. They're an entrepreneur. They've been responsible only to themselves for probably most of their life, and it's just a completely different animal to negotiate with. And it really tends to flummox private equity, and their reaction to it is to not trust the other party, and that distrust is mutual, and then that manifests itself in the warranties and the things that they put into the agreement that they're insisting on as part of the transaction, which basically make it a sort of a toxic discussion that they end up having with the potential vendor. So actually, entrepreneurs with the right skills are far better placed to do deals with owner-managed business.